Question 1335. For Christmas, you get a PC made of pulsating flesh, blood, and bone with all the normal PC ports. It has 1,000 times raw computing power than your current PC. But you have to feed it a rat once a week. How would you react?
Is it better or worse than a 3090?
Fuck, Dave.
Could I substitute like 10 mice?
No, it's got to be rat.
What if I'm just out of rats and all I have is mice left, or gerbils even? They're bigger.
Then you won't be able to use it.
Oh fuck! All right, well then, okay, I go the extra mile and get rats. So what?
So you'd have no problem with it.
No, they're just rats.
Theo says, upgrade my meat and meat PC.
You need to be. I'd be a little concerned about that because you mean rat as in rodent or remote access Trojan virus?
No, I mean rats as in nerdy.
Oh, I always figured nerdy is a cute little mouse, not a.
No, he's a rodent. He's a rat. Theo says, upgrade me to a meat PC. But Horace says, a live rat. Well, pretty much alive. Fresh, we'll say. Brainbrook says, what does it taste like when you lick it? I've no idea.
The rat or the computer?
The computer.
Oh,
Go on.
I think, to be fair, it'd still probably be a lot less aggro than fucking keeping my Apple fucking ancient Apple laptop fucking working.
And Gio says, rat feeding it is. Ox says, can we substitute a Republican for that rat?
Ooh, that would be a good thing.
Theo says, I'd feed it tons of mice. Chad says, I'm cool with it. Since the computer exists, then it would need to be treated like a snake. Give it some treats and see if it goes faster. Math Pig.
Is it faster than a 3090?
What's a 3090?
The new graphics card that nobody can get hold of everywhere,
Yes,
anywhere.
it is considerably faster.
Are those Bitcoin people buying them up again?
Nah, well, that's not really, no. But
just can't get on the market. Aren't pigs rodents? No. Amanda.
I mean, in all honesty, I'd probably eventually just stop feeding. I don't know. Like, okay, so the last animal I just worked with, my job was a fucking field mouse. I don't know if I could feed a live rodent to anything now, regardless of it being a rat or not. So I probably wouldn't.
You ever been bit by a rodent?
No.
You wouldn't have any problem feeding them once afterwards. Trust me. Man, could they shred you in one single bite? They're nasty.
Nacho.
What am I doing?
For Christmas,
would you feed your rats to your computer?
If it gave you a computer that was 1,000 times more powerful than you've got now.
I mean, where's the conflict here? I feed mice to the snakes all the time.
I know.
At least the computer doesn't try and eat me.
Well, mice are a lot cuter than rats.
Yeah.
But are rats cuter than snakes?
Rats are more intelligent.
I had a pet rat. It was a brilliant little thing. Probably wouldn't feed it to a snake.
Well, not a pet rat.
So you've got no problem.
So Americans are very squeamish about this sort of thing. Rats are consumed as standard food in much of the world. Yeah, they're a vermin here, and Americans don't like even thought of eating horse. But you know, protein's protein. If you got to have it, you'll eat one too someday if it comes down to it.
Yeah. Bulk Skeptic says, "Wow, a pet that is actually useful. I would love that." But does that mean the PC would shit? No, the PC would shit. Don't think. Never Again says no, and just fucking no.
Could I make a counter proposal? Instead of feeding it a rat once every week, can I feed it a cat once a month?
No. Oddly enough, someone else said that and I'd missed it. What the hell did someone said, can I overclock it? Oh, there you go. Ricardo says, can I feed it a pigeon to overclock it? As well as the rats, maybe. Laura says, you'd never see me again. Johan Roderick. Okay, I saw the question. Big hell no, that's how the machines take over.
You only feed it a pigeon if you want to do aeronautical calculations.
Take off. Spooky says, it would solve my rat problem. Does it hunt them down? No, you have to feed it. Well, if it gets legs, run away. Brainbug is focused on what it tastes like.
The rats have to be live as well, is that correct?
And again, I say the rat or the computer.
The rat has to be fresh.
Fresh, so it doesn't necessarily mean live.
No, he can be dead, but it's got to be recently dead.
But basically, I could theoretically. There is an air rifle in the house. I could ping a little bastard like that out my window here, and then go and grab it and feed it to the computer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Chad says, I
don't see a drawback to this whatsoever.
Chad says, I tried to give a squirrel a peanut once. Fucking bit my thumb. I was walking to a park with a bag of Imperial mints, a massive bag of Imperial mints, and all of a sudden a squirrel landed on my shoulder. It just came from somewhere. I was walking to a park and it came from above and just landed on me. Abram Perkins says, I had a pet rat. She never bit me, but she did bite my sister.
Now, considering that squirrels are just bushy-tailed rats, could we substitute with white paws?
Dave, that little thing you just told me, that reminds me of that Stuart Lee joke about him walking through the park, and there's a sign up saying, "Do not feed the birds as it could attract rats." And there's some woman feeding the rats. They said, well, surely somewhere implicit in that sign is also the suggestion, do not feed the rats.
Yes. Theo says, to overclock it, you have to feed it bigger rodents. Sewer rats. Mark says, imagine being in a Japanese game show and having to eat a mouse for $1 million. What, live? Just pop it down your throat.
Yeah.
I mean, for $1 million, it's not too hard to do, is it?
No, I think I could probably take it. Eat your throat, switch the buggery.
When I was in 6th grade, I had this teacher, first male teacher I ever had, Mr. Ebert. He was a prick. He apparently went to China and spent a couple of years there, and he took all these pictures, and he decided to torture us for 3 days with slides from China. And then there was this part where he was in like Hong Kong, and there were these people walking around with sticks and rats nailed to them, selling them for food.
Yeah. I'm in trouble, but Sandy is telling me off for not saying the question right again. It's pulsating flesh, blood, and bone. He'll be called Steve, apparently.
Could you have sex with this computer?
It's Dave. Of course he will.
I'm pretty sure there is actually someone who. I'm pretty damn sure there's actually people who've married their computers already.
I'm regretting Brainbug not being on today at the moment because he keeps coming up. Is the PC warm-blooded? Chad says, and how has no one asked about the blowjob possibilities? It's got a mouth. Presumably it could type some naughty things. Theo says,
depending on your size, it's a load of holes.
You just got to be careful though that you don't get your rat confused with your mouse. See?
Oh.
Don't try and stick them both into the same port at the same time.
If the meat PC is conscious, we run into problems. I don't think we do as long as there's only one, and you don't feed it too much stuff. Or let it get wet.
Never feed it after midnight.
Yeah. Chad says, there are places here where you can get out of the car, gold seeds in your hands, and the Chickadian sparrows will land on you like Disney princesses. What the hell is it? The Chickadian?
Chickadee and sparrows, 2 different words. Chickadee.
The chickadee and sparrows. There we go. My bad. What the hell is rous? R-O-U-S-S.
The ruse?
The ruse. Well, I am completely lost. You guys are very disturbed puppies. Yes, they are. Never Again says, I'd ready to trade my PC in for a newer model, but I sure as shit don't want pulsating blood and bone computer that requires rats for fuel.
Would it be
Screaming
illuminated with
from the
LEDs
chat.
inside?
Isn't it?
Sorry, who said
It'd be like free pest control.
who said that?
Sandy. Never Again.
Sandy, you clearly don't own an Apple. You'd fucking
Bites
trade it
you.
in a heartbeat.
If it leaks bodily fluids, I don't want the meat PC. It's 1,000 times better than the current generation of PC. Imagine having a computer that was from the 80s now.
Well, where does it go on the other end? There's always got to be another end. If you're going to feed it, it's going to have another end.
It's very
Where's that
efficient.
gonna go?
It's very
That's true,
efficient and puts
we're
out
all-
small eucalyptus cubes. Eucalyptus smelling cubes.
When you think about it, you realize that humans and every other animal on Earth is just one long tube.
Yes.
Kind of. I remember watching a video on that, and because there's like all the different tubages that come off of us, we're a very intricate kind of tube.
But we all start off as an arsehole. All the way through. Right, next question.
Which, by the way, you can get a kit to make a mold and have little candies of your asshole.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
God.
Dave.
What?
God damn it.
You had to,
You
too.
you want
Yep.
little
That's-
arsehole candies?
We needed to know that.
I know what I'm giving to the winners of this year. This season.
I think Jenny just broke herself.
I think you've broken Jenny
Manda?
and Manda.
Dave,
Yeah.
did you answer the question?
Yes, I'm giving everyone candy arseholes as prizes. No,
Can I have
no,
a candy arsehole?
just-
Can I have someone else's candy arsehole?
I don't mind candy assholes. Just don't use that fucking glue stuff again that went all over the fucking bottle. You know?
Well, you're supposed to make
And,
them out of
and
chocolate.
next year, use raw mail. We won't get fucking damaged in the post, Dave. It's fucking DPT.
To be fair, I didn't use DPD. What I used was Transglobal, who send it various different ways.
I will tell you who delivered it because I was there when they turned
No.
up.
I don't doubt that they delivered it. What it is, we don't use we don't use any of the couriers. We don't use any of the couriers. We send it to a place, and they send it through various different ones. Like the US ones, I think went by UPS, but we still send it the same way.
See, I imagine UPS didn't fuck it up.
Well, hers arrived in one piece, as far as I know. Well, it looked in one piece. Yes, I would have the PC.
I'm better now.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
You're done with chocolate arseholes.
Donna says she wants a candy arsehole.
It does.
Imagine you could order the candy arsehole, but it was like, I want a famous person's candy
Donna,
arsehole. Like, I want Brad Pitt's
Donna.
arsehole.
Donna, stop bigging up your ass, all right? We know you keep bragging about it.
By the way, if you don't believe me, you can do a Google search on that.
Manda,
Manda's gone again.
it's not allowed to. If it's as good as Manda says it is, it's not allowed to be any nicer. I'm sorry.
Hi, Donna.
Nerdy says, don't you want a hard candy, arsehole, so you can suck on it for longer?
This is the conversation.
Oh, good lord. That's why I love coming. That's why I love coming on these streams.
We have a perfectly
Intellectual
innocent question.
conversation we have.
We have a perfectly innocent question about murderous PCs, and you turn it smutty.
Why are they murderous now?
Well, it wants rats. See,
No,
in my head-
they're not.
Does that make up
They're
murderous?
not murderous because you said we could kill the bloody rats.
In my head, I'm thinking Little Shop of Horrors, but with a computer. Sits in the corner. Feed me.
Feed it more. The computer's gonna grow.
Yes. Never again.
But
says,
doesn't
"This is-"
technology get smaller over size, so if it grows and make it more of a shit
Question is-
computer as it goes on?
It gets more
I gotta-
powerful. It
I
grows
gotta
more
hand you-
CPUs.
I gotta hand you. This is probably one of the most fucked up questions you've ever had on here. Actually,
No, no, not even close.
Never. Right, the next one's far worse. Judy says, "Can I feed the computer men who beat up women?" You can feed the computer whatever you want. It needs rats to function, but I'm sure it would happily munch down on anything. Might grow faster. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.